Very good morning 8th class students. How are you all? Okay, that's fine. In this video I am going to explain unit 1 reading C, a letter to friend. Okay. So, do you write letters to your friends? No, right? Nowadays we are using WhatsApp, Gmail, Facebook, Twitter. So many social media platforms are there to communicate with our friends. And we can do video call and we can voice call and we can chat with them. So no need to write letters. But in those days, in olden days, even in the early 20th centuries also they used to write letters. So in this lesson we have a letter, okay, between friends. A friend writes a letter to his friend. So this is a personal letter. Is it clear? Okay, shall we start the lesson? Okay, fine. First we have from address Hyderabad and we have date here. That is what we write, right? When we start the letter in the beginning, top right, we have to write place and date. Next, below that, left side, dear Suresh. So this is how we address our friends. We should not say respected, we should say dear, because they are dearer to us, to our dearest friend. So you can write anything. So in this lesson we have dear Suresh. So who is writing letter to whom? See, this is Ramesh. Ramesh is writing letter to Suresh. Dear Suresh, this is Ramesh. I apologize for not meeting you during your visit to Hyderabad last week. Unfortunately, I had a meeting in my office. I remember how we enjoyed our childhood days in Manikonda village. Every day we played together in our garden. Our family was very big. There were 12 members in our family. I remember how we played in the moonlight. Our grandma used to give us fruits and biscuits. Our grandpa used to tell us fairy tales about the princess, warriors and the village boys. So in this paragraph, he is expressing his sorrow for not meeting his friend. His friend Ramesh, his friend Suresh came to Hyderabad. Actually, Suresh stays in village, Ramesh lives in city, Hyderabad. So Suresh came to Hyderabad. Ramesh stays in Hyderabad only, right? So at that time when Suresh came to Hyderabad, Ramesh was so busy. He was busy in a meeting. So that's why Ramesh was unable to meet Suresh. So he is saying sorry for that. I apologize. Apologize means saying sorry. So Ramesh is saying sorry for not meeting him. He did not get any time to meet him. And in this first paragraph, he is explaining about their childhood days. He is recalling their childhood days, how they enjoyed in the village. What is their village name? Manikonda. Okay, he is remembering all their childhood days. Ramesh and Suresh both studied in the same school. They studied in the same village. They were staying in the same home. They were cousins. Okay, next paragraph. Now I am working at Microsoft, a software company, Hyderabad, as a computer programmer. So he is working as a computer programmer. In which company? Microsoft company. I am married and we have a child. My wife works at Dell, Hyderabad, as a system analyst. His wife is also working. She is working as a system analyst. In which company she is working? Dell company. You know, city life is quite busy. We start in the morning, leave our child at the baby care center and come back in the evening with faded faces. We hardly find time to sit together. How disgusting. We work with computers, think like computers and live like computers. We have forgotten our family. Okay, in this paragraph, Ramesh is explaining about his busy lifestyle and both are working. He and his wife both are working and they don't have any time to sit together, to talk together, and they have a baby. So they leave their baby at baby care center. After that they will go to office. In the evening they will come with tired faces. Faded faces means tired faces, dull faces. And they are not getting any time to spend time with their family, spend time with each other and with their child. They almost forgot their family also in the lieu of this busy work, busy lifestyle. I remember how we played gilli danda, hide and seek and kabaddi. We went for swimming in our local tank every Sunday. Here we live in an apartment where there is no room to play. Our flat is our world, just like a well for a frog. The world remains unheeded. So in this paragraph, he is mentioning about what kind of games they played in their childhood. And he is saying that, to my child, there is no place to play. In village, there was lot of place, fields and local tanks. We call it cheruvulu, right? So they used to swim in those local tanks, and there was lot of place in the village, greenery, nature, trees everywhere. But in the city, for his child, for Ramesh baby or child, there is no place to play. Yes or no? This is city, right? So there is no place, no room to play also. Their flat is their world, and he is comparing a frog in a well. Okay, it's like a well for a frog, and the world remains unheeded. He is mentioning in the brackets, means that is his own thought. He is thinking like that. The world is hidden completely. We don't know what's going on outside of the world. Just our room is, our flat is our world. That's it. How happy we were in our school. We used to sit in the same row, did all the work together and took part in the events. I remember how Padmanabhaya sir, our class teacher, appreciated us when we got the first prize in district science fair. I remember how we went on a picnic to Koil Sagar. There we went boating. Our tour to Srisailam was memorable. Still, I remember the green hills full of trees that almost touched the sky. I remember the roaring of the Krishna river at the dam. There is nothing here. I wonder at my child's silence. He always sits in front of the computer and play games, never caring for anyone. Okay, in this paragraph, Ramesh was explaining about their school, their teachers. Okay, they could not remember their teacher, their school also, but you will forget your teacher, right? He is mentioning his class teacher's name also. He did not forget his class teacher name, Padmanabhaya sir. They participated in science fair, they got the first prize. So all these are the sweetest memories, the most memorable moments for Ramesh. And we went to tour, we went to picnic, we enjoyed a lot there, Krishna river. About all that, he is again recalling those sweet memories, and he is feeling so happy while he is writing letter also. And but when he looks, when he compares his life and his child's life, he is feeling too bad about his child. So his child is just sitting in front of the computer or mobile and just playing games. That's it. So this is smart era, we can call it. In this smart world, all the babies are like that. They are using smartphones. They are becoming so smart. That's it. But there is no physical fitness. They are not doing any physical activities. Those days are very good. Nowadays are so bad. Mainly, most of the children are addicted to the mobiles and computers. And next paragraph, I remember the happy moments when uncle visited us. He brought toys and fruits for us. Our aunt brought me a new dress for Dasara. How we enjoyed Deepavali. Still I hear the sound of crackers. I can see the rockets flying into the sky, making the night full of light. Where are those days? My child doesn't know his uncle or aunt. For him, uncle and neighbors are the same because we call neighbors as uncle, auntie, like that we call, right? We refer with the same relationship. So for him, uncle, own uncle and aunt and the neighbors both are same, because the way we are calling is also same, right? So he remembers all the happy moments. He has an uncle. Okay, Ramesh and Suresh both has an uncle. He used to bring toys and fruits, so many new dresses and crackers for Diwali. All those days, he is really happy to remember all those days. At the same time, he is feeling so sorry about his child also, because his child is unable to enjoy that kind of life. He became very busy in this materialistic world. Sometimes I think of our childhood days. I think of grandparents, uncles, brothers, sisters. We missed them. We missed the joy of the family. We missed their company. We are missing many things in this busy life. So the very important things we are missing, and we are just living with mechanical things, materialistic things, and we are thinking that just this is the life, but this is not the life. Okay, those days are sweet days, the most memorable days in Ramesh's life, and he is saying that he know that he is missing so many things. Suresh, I don't know where those gardens have gone, those fairy tales, those fruits, those words of love and affection. We have lost our real life in this unreal world. Yes, this is the fact actually. This is unreal world. Okay, these things are not at all important, but we are assuming that those things are important. This is the unreal world. What is the real life? Ramesh and Suresh's childhood days, how they enjoyed in their childhood, in their village. That is the real life, real world. Anyhow, I am happy that I have found time to write to you. Please come to me. Let's remember our childhood days of joy. Okay, Ramesh is saying that. Okay, anyhow, I am feeling so bad about it that I am unable to enjoy those days now, and also my child is unable to enjoy those kind of childhood days, that kind of enjoyment, and at the same time he is feeling happy for getting time to write the letter, and he is asking Suresh to come to city again one more time. This time he is not going to miss that. He is going to miss the meeting, but he won't be missing his friend, right? Okay, yours lovingly, Ramesh. Okay, fine students, this is all about letter to a friend. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. Thank you. Let us meet in the next video.